Small and medium-sized businesses face many unique challenges. Let's look at some data to learn about those challenges. First, mobile device usage by employees was up 19% in the last year. This means that more and more businesses are challenged with growing and adapting to changing business environments. This year, around the world, 120 million small and medium-sized business employees will travel for work. This requires employers to find solutions that allow users to get work done at any device. In another survey, 70% of SMBs agree that mobile technology positively affects their customer service. What businesses are really finding is that making a connection with customers while delivering a compelling, interactive presentation on a mobile device can win a sale. Now that we know some things businesses are challenged with, let's talk why Surface is the device your SMB customers really need. First, end users want a tablet when they're on the go because it turns on quickly, it's lightweight, and it makes consuming content really easy. However, they really need a laptop to get real work done. This is the device dilemma that Surface resolves, all with one device. Let's talk about how you sell Surface to small businesses. Whether it's the Surface 3 or the Surface Pro 3, Surface delivers on portability, productivity, and power that small businesses need. So when talking to customers, remember these 3 Ps. So first, portability. Surface goes anywhere your business does. With long battery life, a full-size USB, and with the optional clicking keyboard, it goes from tablet to laptop in a snap. The second P, productivity. Surface runs the desktop software that businesses depend on, like Microsoft Office or Photoshop, plus a ton of touch apps from the Windows Store. And our third P, power. Surface runs on Intel processors and features enterprise-class security to help businesses data stay safe. So now that you learned about the 3 Ps, let's dive into the product a little more and discuss why small businesses will love these devices. Surface provides true versatility by being the best of a tablet. With its go-anywhere form factor and all-day battery life, it's perfect for field users or remote workers. In addition, the high-res optically bonded touchscreen with 3:2 aspect ratio makes it perfect for people who are working with documents. With its high-res cameras, a great microphone, and Dolby-enhanced speakers, users can have great online meetings, take high-quality pictures, and easily record video. Finally, with Surface's unique design, you can go quickly from laptop to tablet with a clicking keyboard, which also doubles as a screen cover. The integrated kickstand easily adapts to the angle that works best for you. Businesses can be secure in knowing their investment is protected by built-in enterprise-level security tools like Windows Defender and BitLocker encryption. Surface is business-ready, which means it runs all the applications that businesses need. And since it runs Windows, businesses can do all the things they have long expected on Windows devices, like join a domain, managing it fully, and using tools they already know like Windows Intune, System Center Configuration Manager, and AirWatch. Finally, Surface uses modern Intel processors, and customers have many options to fit their needs. Surface 3 is great for customers who prioritize portability. It's the thinnest and lightest Surface that is an option for 4G LTE. Surface Pro 3 is the most powerful Surface, with Intel Core i3, i5, and i7 options. Surface Pro 3 has the largest screen at 12 inches and it's a perfect laptop replacement. There are a number of examples in which Surface can be used to provide business benefits. Let's look at 4 examples, starting with Seattle Children's Hospital, who's using Surface as part of their patient care experience.
The difference between Seattle Children's and other healthcare organizations is our dedication and exclusive care of children. We see a large volume of patients here.
One of the bigger pushes we're getting from our clinicians is that push to mobility. For me at least, and I know a lot of my executive peers, I don't use anything but a Surface right now.
It gives us the full scope of things that we can do using the Microsoft Suite, OneNote, PowerPoint, and all things that we used frequently with patients.
Surface Pro 3 is going to be our laptop replacement. We look at weight, we look at battery life, application compatibility. It was kind of a no-brainer for us.
The multi-position kickstand, I think, really offers a lot of possibilities and opens up communications with the families. I can maintain great eye contact and hence a much better rapport with the families.
The Surface Pro 3 brings that desktop-like experience to a mobile device. I had my Chief Medical Information Officer access our clinical record via our virtual desktop, and the screen size on the Surface Pro 3 allows our physicians to see more data at one time.
One of the really attractive features to me was the pen option. When we have very quickly evolving situations with patients, jotting down notes is still the way that most clinicians go. The fact that we can electronically do it with the ease of a pen and something that is incredibly responsive and have electronic capture of that data is something that would revolutionize our practice here.
The big differentiator for the Surface Pro 3 is instead of the providers having to go to a workstation and type, we can keep them in the Surface with the microphone, walking around, dictating into the electronic medical record.
I think using cloud technology and mobile technology, if I could capture my thoughts and plans for this patient and our notes could be done the minute we walked out of the room, that's something that will only benefit the patient and help their overall outcome. So I think it would be huge.
The potential for expansion into the clinical world, that's what the Surface Pro 3 gives me versus just replacing laptops.
I'm a big proponent of keeping things simple. And when we design machinery here, my goal is to have an operator walk up to it and understand immediately how the product is supposed to work. With all products that, I look at, whether it be a new car or, something like the Surface Pro, your immediate reaction is to the aesthetics. But once you get past the initial reaction to it, you look for the functionality, and you come away with an appreciation, that design is timeless. And then I see a product like the Surface, and there was a lot of thought put into it. The little venting holes around the edge, the balance of that, the way it sits off the back plane. You look at it and it's simplicity, but it's beautiful at the same time. When I get in the morning, I plug it into the docking station and it synchronizes. And so now I always have this confidence of not only having my data in two places, but I have one that's very portable for me. I was anxious to see how hard I could push it. So I pulled up the model of the machine that we're working on right now, and there's about 1,000 parts. But the detail level goes down to the threads on screws. And I was stunned to be able to use my two hands to rotate and zoom is actually more effective than anything I've ever used before. It's better than the mouse and keyboard that I use on my normal workstation. You can do everything on it. I can have PDFs open, I can open up Solid Edge, I can have emails coming in, just like, a laptop. For the last couple of years, I've tried using an iPad to do some of my work at home and stuff, but it really was just viewing work I had already done. When the machine slows me down, it's sort of a lost opportunity for me. And the Surface Pro 3, I'm just blown away at how effective it is as a tool that I can put in my one hand and be able to edit and actually do 3D CAD. This is just a breakthrough product.
I started Water Sports Central 15 years ago. Mastercraft is our main boat line. We were looking around to see how we could better serve our customers. We discovered the new Surface device, and with the Windows product and the flexibility that it offers, we're able to go out to wherever the customer is and never once have to step into a sales office.
Our customers are buying a boat that is equivalent to a Ferrari, and they're looking for that Ferrari experience with their purchase.
And to be able to equal the product with the selling experience has been challenging.
The mobile technology is definitely changing the marine industry. I'm all over the place, so I can take the Surface, get in the boat, and really shorten up that time frame that it takes for the decision making and the buying process.
We can complete the entire transaction while we're having fun, while we're using the product.
And our customer is very technically savvy. They want to see a mobile device where they can see a build schedule, they can see the options, and you don't see that on a carbon copy buyer's order that was from the early 90s, 80s, 70s.
My job is better with Surface because I'm out in my elements where I'm passionate about the sport and the lifestyle that we are selling.
The marine dealers are coming alive in technology, and it's going to be great for our industry.
At Go Wash, we offer a wide range of services, everything from a quick wash all the way up to a full service detail. We found with our clients a need for us to actually go out and service their vehicles on location. Surface really helps us fulfill that mission while also helping us become a more streamlined operation.
We all work in teams here, and I always want my employees to be happy. The toughest parts of managing Go Wash Me is the logistics behind where we need to be and when we need to be there. Today with the Surface, it makes it easy to do everything right in front of the client.
With the PayPal Here app, we can pull up all the information we need and check them out with a few touches of a button.
And we have seen gains in sales as well as tipping.
One thing that happens in the morning is we can get several customers showing up at the same time during the morning commute. With our Surface Pro 3 kiosk at the front desk, we can efficiently check people through there, but if there's a line there, our employees see that. They can grab a handheld device, line bust by jumping around the counter, going directly to the customers that are in line so that we don't have to wait and sequentially service the customers.
We use the Incipio case. It's so rugged that if we were to drop one of our surfaces, we know that it would withstand the fall.
To have one device be able to accommodate checking spreadsheets, Excel, things like that, and then take it home, plug it into my docking station, and have the full desktop experience and all the horsepower that I could ever want in a computing device. It has opened up many doors for us to expand our business and reach areas that we've never had before.
The feedback from the technicians is that it makes it a quicker process for them and a quicker process for our clients.
Being able to go out to the customer and really having no limitations on where we can go and not compromise on the experience that we can offer our customers. That saves the customer's time, it saves us time, and it provides a greater experience for everybody.